Hi everyone, here's Ivan Fidorenko. I'm happy to welcome you back to our marketing class. And in this video, we'll talk about product lifecycle and marketing implications, marketing responsibilities at every step, every stage of a product lifecycle. As we already discussed in the previous lesson, every product comes through a certain set of stages. Just like human beings, products are born, they grow, mature, and eventually decline. Product lifecycle, it's a beneficial framework that helps us understand marketing implications and responsibilities and ensure product success. Well, not all products go through all stages. Only the good ones, only the best ones. Most of the products never make it. Notice that when it comes to marketing, we mostly talk about 4 stages. Marketing can generate ideas for product development, but it has no responsibilities while the product is being created. Marketing kicks in when the product is introduced to the market at the introduction stage. At this point, sales are low, costs are high, a company is still losing money with each item. But we don't have any competitors at this stage, which creates an opportunity to invest into growth. At the growth stage, we'll have more sales and fast-growing sales. We'll actually make money and get most of our profits at the growth stage. But the competitors start catching up, imitating our features, our new ideas. So the product matures. At the maturity stage, the market is saturated. And the profits are high, but declining. And then sales start to decline, and we go into decline stage. And profits start falling. How much time the product spends in each of these stages depends on the type of the product. It depends on our market and our competitors. Fashion products or electronics and software is very fast. They go through all stages in a few weeks, if not months. Durables like washing machines or cars can spend years, even decades, to cover all the stages. So what happens at the introductory stage? The primary responsibility for marketing at the introduction stage is pricing. There are 2 alternative ways of pricing new product. We can either price it low, so that more people would want to try it and learn about the benefits of this new product, or we can price it high, so that we can harvest the benefits of our and capture the profits from our innovation. The latter is a skimming pricing. Apple mastered skimming pricing. Whenever they introduced a new iPhone, it's priced very high. It's very expensive. A few months later, the price starts to drop. And then they typically launch a cheaper, more affordable version of the same device. That's skimming. Set the price high at the top, at first, and then gradually decrease the price. Happened to Tesla as well. The opposite of that is called the penetration pricing, where we give something almost for free at very low price, so that people learn it, try it, get to use it, get used to it, and then we try to increase the price. In part, that's what Uber did. In part, that's what telecom companies do. And ultimately, this is what Netflix did as well. They started at a low price, and then they gradually increased the price like every year until they actually started making profit from their very successful subscription services. That's penetration pricing. The ultimate penetration pricing is a freeware, when we give, for example, a piece of software, an app, for users to try and use for free for a limited period of time, or with limited functionality. So they learn that it's actually good, they like it. And then they might be willing to pay a full price for it. At the growth stage, our primary responsibility as marketers is product acceptance. We need customers to accept this new product and start using it. One of the key tasks from the 4 P's of marketing point of view at the growth stage is distribution. Getting the product available, getting it onto the shelves. Again, if it's a FMCG, fast-moving consumer good, we want to get it into every vending machine on every corner. Availability drives acceptance. Why do we call it consumer adoption of new product? Because many consumers ain't willing to try anything new. Well, it's hard to imagine for you young people, but go and ask your grandma. Is she driving the same car as 20 years ago? Marketing differentiates 5 types of consumers. Innovator are those who are willing to try a new product just for the sake of trying new products, because they want to impress everyone around them and project image of being on the edge of technology. What's worse, there is not a lot of them. 2.5%, 2% of all potential customers are innovators. The next group, which is a key to success, are called early adopters. Early adopters drive growth. They create growth for a product if we can get to them. Early adopters don't want a new product for the sake of being new. They want a better product. But they are also susceptible to peer influence. They're looking up to innovators and learning from them. And if they see these innovators use this new product, and they see that this product is actually better than the old one, that convinces early adopters. And there then comes early majority. This is actual success. To keep growing and make it to maturity, we need to bring in this early majority of customers. About 1/3 of the market they are. They don't want a new product. They don't even want a better product, but they're buying what others are buying. They're learning. And from them, it gets to late majority. Late majority isn't interested in a new product. We cannot convince them, but they are buying the product because everyone else is buying the product. Because there is nothing else to buy anymore. There's no old option. That's how distribution and retail availability gets them to buy things. And finally, there are laggards. Laggards are those who hold out no matter what until there's no other choice. And sometimes they never adopt a new product. The key to new product success, to innovation success, is convincing early adopters and early majority. And to do that, we first got to demonstrate that the product is better. The first design factor that helps convince early adopters and early majority: advantage, relative advantage. seeing that new product is better than the old one. Then there is a matter of compatibility, because if a new product is not compatible with infrastructure that customers have in their homes, they will have to switch. It's not convenient for them. There might be even some switching costs involved, and they don't want to incur that. So we want to make sure that the new product is compatible with the old one and with accessories and complementary products that customers have. It should be simple for consumers to learn how to use it. That's a big factor that determined iPhone success. It was easy to use. And finally, there is a tricky thing for the new product. To get from the early adopters to early majority, it should be visible. Early majority should be able to see that innovators and early adopters are actually already using this product. That's how Purple Mattress failed. That's how most of the new product in many product categories fail. Because Purple Mattress is an amazing product. Fantastic space-crafted technology, super comfy, healthy sleep, and all. But if I buy it, who's going to know? How do my friends know that I have a Purple mattress in my bedroom? I'm not going to invite all of them there. Anyway. So if the product is easy for others to observe, it is more likely to succeed and get adopted. And finally, the best products make it to maturity. We want product to stay in maturity for as long as possible, to prolong the maturity stage. There are 4 ways companies can do to prolong maturity, like entering new markets, finding new buyers for this product, geographical or new lifestyle segments. We can also add the new features and make a redesign. I'm driving Toyota RAV4, okay? Toyota RAV4 is on the market for what, 30 years now. Every few years, they make a redesign, remodel, change interior, exterior, add new features, and keep the product on the market. But well, eventually the product going into decline. Less sales, consumers don't want it anymore, there are better options available. At this point, we gotta either modify the product or start harvesting. Harvesting at the decline stage means cutting costs, cost cutting. Noted that at the first 4 stages of product lifecycle, we don't care about costs of product. It's new, it's fancy, it can cost a lot, it can be expensive because it's new and fancy. Consumers want it and they're willing to pay. When it goes into maturity and decline, they're not willing to pay for it anymore. So we gotta give discounts, we gotta decrease prices. And to do that, we gotta aggressively cut costs.